Hi, Dr. Richard Bartlett here. Just coming back from a um, Path of the Mystic seminar in LA. And it's interesting re-entering your life after an event like that. I'm sure we've all had times where we've had some amazing thing happen, and then we go back to our quote normal lives, which are not so normal really, and it seems anticlimactic, or maybe we've had a good moment, we go back into stress, or we have a stressful moment and then we hold on to it and we forget to go back to the good. That's what the Buddha called right action, um, where it's skillful to look for the things that expand our feelings of peace, of feeling good, but not to ignore the things that are under the surface, but to get to the point of equanimity where there's a balance, where it doesn't matter what's happening, you can still find your center. And that center is not one of placidity, it's an active awareness of how the universe is this wonderful garden of delights, even if what our experiences may be in the moment, or even a whole life, uh, may not appear that wonderful. But everything is there for our benefit, for our growth, for our evolution in consciousness, and ultimately to transcend our sense of a separate self. The idea that there is a me that things have happened to, and there's a me that have held on to the things that have happened. And this me has gotten further trapped and compressed by life circumstances, so that I feel like I'm enclosed in this tight little place where I have no options. Whereas you can literally right now, you can drop down. We talked about this in Matrix Energetics a lot. You can drop down to here into your chest, and you can maybe turn the volume down on what you're hearing in your mind, those voices in your head, which are not you. You are not the voices. Who's hearing the voices? Is that you? Is the part of you that's hearing the voice you? Or is there another part that's aware of hearing the voice of the person that appears to be speaking, that appears to be you? It's like a series of mirrors, and it goes on and on. So realize that all of this may be ultimately unreal, and it only appears to matter when those voices are being so insistent. And we could find that place where everything is just perfect, just as it is, in only this moment, not perfect back here, because of course those things were not perfect. We have memories of that. Oh, that was horrible, right? And oh my God, I'm so anxious about the future. I just don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to have a job tomorrow. What if my wife leaves me? What if I never find my soulmate? All this stuff, right? What if I don't find my divine plan and I feel like I'm just adrift in the universe? Well, adrift in the universe is not such a bad thing. It's still a very loving universe. And to be a part of that as an expression of that unfolding is what life is really all about. To close with this, I like what Alan Watts says. I come back to this. He said, the purpose of life is to breathe in and to breathe out. And I'll add, perhaps, smile. Thank you. See you next week.